Yeah. So this is like our first official, I guess, check-in.
True. This is it. This is number one.
Yep.
First one, whatever. I don't know.
Episode 1.
Yeah. Yay, we
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
Um, I guess we just talk about it. Did we do it? Did we make it? Did we get our goals?
Yeah. I mean, I want to talk about it, but also from like a point of view of the fact that it may not have happened if we weren't meeting today, you
Okay.
know? Because like, I mean, like very top level for me, I was like, after we 2 weeks ago, we're like, okay, yeah, you know what? Next time we'll just like check stuff out, follow up on stuff, make sure we're sounding okay and whatever. And then the week after that, we'll check in and what do you want to do? And I was like, okay, I just want to finish 1 week of this course because I've been putting it off forever. So progress is progress. And then literally, I finished the like the last part and like did the mini quiz to end the week this morning. Um,
Nice.
because I was like, I have to do it before we record. So it's just there's something to it. There's something to meeting up and committing to something.
That's beautiful. I'm happy. I'm happy you made it. I did. Oh
Yeah,
man.
how'd yours go?
I okay, so the three paintings I did,
Yeah.
not good. I rushed
Okay.
them. Or not that I
Mm,
rushed them, but like they're not good. They're bad.
they're bad?
Um, I think so. Actually, you know what? I'm looking at the last one I did, and it actually surprised me when I glanced at it just now. Like, whoa,
Mm,
did I do that? So maybe the last one's okay, but the other two, I distinctly remember hating one of them for sure,
yeah.
and I don't want to look at it. So, but I did the three. I did three Bobbies.
Hmm.
Um, the Right Brain book. I am on the last chapter
Nice.
technically. I so I drew the room or drew the whatever. I drew the door. What a bitch! But at the same time, I did it. But it's not perfect. But I did it.
Yeah.
It took
Yeah.
me like 2 months to just sit down for an hour to do it.
And that's how it always is, right? Like you're it's the build up to it. You're just like, oh, I just don't want to do this. And then you sit down to do it and you're like, oh, now it's done.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Uh,
Yeah.
it, it took me literally 60 days to just sit down and do it, and not more than that because it took you and me to do it. Anyway, so
Yeah.
it's that I did. I didn't finish the book, but I drew the perspective one, and then I did draw the next chapter, which was a profile, and I
Okay.
did I did it of Pam. She does not like the pic. She does not like the drawing.
No.
It's not flattering.
Okay.
She was also moving, but
Mm. It was her fault. Exactly. She
yeah,
moved too much. Yeah.
yeah, it's not my fault. But yeah, so I have one more chapter, and I kind of want to redo that drawing too, because I did mess it up.
Oh, okay.
But
That's cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then the painting thing. So I was that Indigo. Found another
Mhm.
book about oil painting, and it's got a different method now that seems way easier,
Mm.
but without all
Versus
the chemicals.
yeah. Yeah.
So like the first one was Kimberly Brooks, and it was like make a putty out of oil and dust, and then add it to your paint, and then try it out. And then this book by Sarah McKendry called Oil Painting Landscapes, which is like, whoa, that's technically what I'm doing with Bobby.
Mm.
Um, she's like, yeah, just use oil. That's it. Clean it with oil, paint with oil. That's it. I'm like, oh, that that that's easier, I think.
Oh.
So I'm gonna
And what are you doing now?
technically
Or
nothing.
like okay. Yeah.
Oh, for the Bob Ross paintings,
Bob Ross,
uh,
yeah.
it's all dollar store shit, all of
Right.
it. So
Okay.
it's all acrylic, all yeah, all dollar store stuff. Um, yeah, the oil painting I haven't actually gone back to
Mm,
because I don't want to use the solvents that the
right.
program that I yeah, and I but like this one, like this book, she just said use walnut oil. I'm like okay, and then
Ooh.
the other one with the putty was like use walnut oil and use dust, and then you mix those together, and then you mix it with the paint, and then try to like that was my understanding at least, and then try to paint.
Right. So just getting the chemicals out of there. Walnut oil. That seems manageable. That seems fine.
Right? So
Yeah.
does it stink? Probably. I don't know, but feels a lot. If in my head, it makes more sense. So
Yeah. Especially if you're going to be like in your condo, like in an enclosed space. You don't want just like solvent just being
yeah,
yeah all over
yes.
the place.
Oh
No,
yes.
that's fair. Yeah.
And well, oh man, the one time I used the solvents, two or I guess twice, three times, maybe three times.
Yeah.
Spilled it everywhere, bro. There's not an easy way to use that shit.
Right.
It's just in a fucking jug, and if I'm trying to pour it into a jar, and
Oh my god.
it stings, and then if I spill it on shit, it's just like a bad time. And if I'm
Yeah.
just using oil, and it's honestly like a couple drops of oil, so I have to do that still. But so I technically didn't make it this week, but I found a different way to do it now.
Yeah.
That seems easier. So I'm gonna count it as a W.
Yeah. A better way. And let's count that as part of the process. Learning. Learning new stuff. Nice.
Yeah, putting it all together. Well, I gotta put it together now. Give it a
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
no,
upload them to your
sorry.
No, I was gonna say, did you upload them to your Instagram as well?
No. So
Uh,
I'm pretty much backlogging.
nice.
So everything that's going up weekly is from like honestly last year when I was just
Okay.
casually doing it for fun.
Yeah.
And then now, yeah, here we are. But the next one's gonna be sick. I actually really like the next painting. I hated it when I made it, but it actually looks okay.
Hmm. And oh,
Yeah.
that's the third one that you did, and you're just like, you know what? I like that.
No. Sorry, this was last year's. The next one I'm
Oh,
gonna
the
post.
next one you're posting. Got it.
Yeah,
Got it. I'll check it out. Yeah.
yeah it's I didn't like I don't know. Oh no, I do know why. Because the trees look fuzzed. The trees I messed up the trees completely.
Oh,
But the
okay.
blending in that one is actually okay.
Hmm.
That's when I've noticed my weaknesses for these is blending. Like big aside from depth and I guess everything else, like actual painting techniques. I think blending is a big weakness that I can't ignore anymore.
Yeah. Because I guess blending from the many Bob Ross videos I've watched, it's blending kind of it brings it all together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, actually. Well, people watch. I don't. So you watch this. I've never watched his stuff before until I got interested in painting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like never.
It Well, it was one of those things I started at I think I was in Halifax, and it was at this party, and, it's a Halifax house party, so everyone's just basically tinkering on Blackout, and there's, like, folk music playing in the kitchen or whatever, and I'm like, "Okay, this is a lot," so I'm gonna go over to the living room, and on the TV, because it was on Netflix, is Bob Ross, and there's this dude just chilling on the couch, like, entranced, and then he just looks over to me, he's just like, "Dude, watch this. Look." Looks like nothing, and then all of a sudden, mountains. And we just sit there and then watches how he as he just, like, uses that, what I don't wanna say what it's called, but, like, whatever, like, little shovel, and
His
just,
palette knife.
like yeah, his palette knife, and just, like it's just like, "So you just do this," and then mountains. And it's, like, the best looking mountains that I've ever seen, and then, yeah, from that point on, it was just like every once in a while, I was like, "You know what? Let's just throw on some Bob Ross." And then you just look away, and then you look back, you're like, "Holy shit."
Yeah, actually,
Yeah. So,
that's
no,
how I
yeah,
feel all the time.
yeah, yeah. It's crazy. Blows your mind.
Yeah, because
So it's cool that you're doing that
sorry.
too. Yeah.
Keep
No, I was
going.
like, it's cool that you're doing that too. I want to be able to just if I wanted to see you one day just mountains.
Oh man, I can't. Mountains are so hard.
Mm,
Mountains are hard. Honestly, I see. Okay, so this is my this is what. So honestly, so I made those three paintings, and I did them in the span of like 2 days
oh
over
wow.
the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And so what I realized is that he technically doesn't like he teaches you, but without actually teaching you.
Mm,
So I feel like because this is like my 28th painting now,
yeah.
I feel like I'm not learning more. Like he's like just blend it out. I'm like yeah, and then now I'm just making it muddy. And obviously I'm not using the same quality paints and all that stuff. But I know, and I truly believe I don't need to. I just need to
Yeah.
understand the technique.
Right.
So this book actually goes through techniques and it's about landscape painting with oils, which is what he uses, and it's feels pretty good to read. I haven't painted any of them yet, but so she's got like tutorials on. She's got like 12 paintings in there. You just get to paint them. You follow along, and it's like word for
Mm.
word what you got to do, the technique, and she goes through the techniques too. So like the first one's blending. That's all I remember,
Oh, yeah.
and then so on and so on.
Nice. So that's kind of cool having it like written out and you're just like, okay, starting from the top in soft strokes, go, like something like
Actually,
that.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Cool.
yeah, so she has a so the blending one, which is really what I read multiple times, was you get three colors, two colors, maybe two. Anyway, it was like sap green, white. You put them both on the thing and on the canvas, and then you try to blend them together until there's like it's like seamless, and then just like follow the steps and circular motions, wipe the thing, blah blah blah. And I was like, I gotta do this, I have to. And then I was trying to look for the
Yeah.
brush that was suggested. Oh my god,
Oh no.
it's like $50 for the brush,
Oof.
and also I can't find it.
Oh really?
Yeah, like
You
the art
have to
store
go to
that's
like. Go ahead.
they don't have it. The art store that's near me doesn't have it,
Damn.
and I don't I don't want to buy it online. I don't know why. Like Amazon doesn't have it. Like it's not easily accessible. I feel like,
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
right? So now I'm gonna. Oh man, I kind of forgot about this. Like I'm gonna pop over to Michael's one day and see
Yeah.
if they have a replacement. Yeah, because the art store beside me does not have brushes. I feel like,
Yeah.
or maybe I'll just try
Uh,
one of my brushes because I have so many.
yeah. Yeah. Try it out because I'm picturing there's like a, I don't know if it's still there. It's like a dessert or whatever that.
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay. That's the
exactly what
one.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, weird that they don't have it then.
yeah, right.
Yeah, crazy.
But yeah, so I mean, they probably have something similar. But I was touching all of them, and they were like, I don't even know what it's supposed to feel like, but they're pretty stiff. So I
Okay.
have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah, what you're looking for.
But I know I don't want to spend $50 on a brush. That's for sure.
That's what you know. That's what you know. Maybe it's like knives. You just have to get like the one the one good knife and then you can kind of build out the rest. Like you don't need the pairing knife and the all that stuff right from the get-go. Maybe just start with a couple, like one good one, and then you just build yourself out over the years, I guess.
Hell yeah. And then I also heard a rumor that you dip the brush in the paint and then that's it. Like you don't. Some people don't. Like you get a same brush. Sorry, excuse me. Get the same brush and then dip it in another paint if you want another color. And then you just have a bunch of the same brushes in a bunch of different paints.
No.
But Bob only uses three. You call him
Yep.
Bob or Bobby.
See,
I think it's funny.
I can't do it audio only, but it's like do you do the thing where you just like wets it and then just like smacks it against the side of the easel or whatever. It's like,
I, I
do
wish. I'm not doing that.
that.
What a mess that would make.
That's my favorite part, though. Uh,
No, that's crazy.
yeah,
I'd make a huge mess.
yeah, no, for sure. I just picture the. I think it was a trailer for Deadpool 2 where
Dude,
he dresses up as Bob Ross. Have you seen that one?
I have, but I remember seeing it, but I don't remember the
Yeah.
details.
I feel like now that you're into it, if you give it a watch, it might be good. It's it's funny. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna give it a whack, get nice and wet. Yeah, it's good. I think I
Uh,
watch it way too often.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, hilarious.
So what's new with you?
Uh, yeah, same old, same old. Uh, but yeah, like I said, it was like I did the week that I wanted to, and I guess similar to you, it was literally took me a couple hours over like 2 weeks to do it all. Um, Getting into data analytics, learning about SQL and yeah, different queries and uh, it's still a lot of the foundational stuff. I think this upcoming week we're going to start actually getting into the working with databases, building queries and things like that to start getting into data visualization, which would be cool. But for right now, it's just very, very top level. But I did it, so I'm going to give myself that.
No, sick. You hit it.
Yeah.
Remind me. I keep forgetting. Remind me what it is again.
Yeah, it's a Google data analytics course. Um, it's just on Coursera, which is just like yeah, just a database of a bunch of different courses offered by people. Um, but the idea is like right now in the HR space, I'm working with a lot of systems and I'm working with a lot of data. So I'm trying to figure out a way to expand that into data analytics. So kind of pulling information from a bunch of different sources and be using that to answer questions for the leadership team essentially in like a corporate setting. So um, why are we seeing such high turnover within the first 6 months and then pulling data from okay, looking at their onboarding data, pulling from their demographic data, pulling from different locations and things like that, and then basically building out a dashboard and being like, okay, here's what I found, and now you guys can make a decision based off that. Because right now I can kind of do that in Excel, but trying to get it in more professional, and then I can call myself a data analyst and move on.
Cool. And no one suggested this. You just took it upon yourself.
Yeah, yeah. It's because at my role, there isn't really a career progression with where I'm at. So I'm kind of giving myself one.
Sick.
Yeah. It's like I could like I'd have to keep basically jumping uh companies until I find one that does have a bit of a more career progression. But for right now, essentially it's just I'm in my role, I'm an HRIS specialist and I'm an HRIS specialist and that's it. So I'm like, let me just keep adding tools to my toolbox and market myself that way.
Sick.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like when I went to college for HR, there was one instructor who was just like, your goal should just be to add as many letters after your name as you possibly can. Just get as many certifications and different weird titles just to make you sound specialized and important. I'm like, okay, you know what? That's actually half decent advice. So, so we're getting there. We're getting there.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah,
And then you're yeah, okay, cool.
yeah. I mean, yeah, there's that. And then we actually just booked a vacation to Mexico in early April
Ooh.
for a week. So that's fun because now I get to really dive back into um, tracking my calories and really dieting because I'm like, I want to take pictures and I don't want to hate myself in a bathing suit. So let's start tracking some calories
Oh, so you're tracking right now.
right now. Yeah. Yeah. Everything goes into the app, track carbs, fats, proteins, and then tying that into, I'm trying to get at least 3 workouts a week, which is hard with baby, but
Mm-hmm.
3 to 4 if I can. So like 1 or 2 on the weekend and then 1 or 2 during the week. Um, and yeah, I guess I have only like when I first started, when we were thinking about it, I had like 5 or 6 weeks. Now I got 3 weeks left. So I was like, all right, time to start inputting my food. How much salmon did I eat? All that stuff, measuring everything out.
Okay, I'm so curious because I've never done this before.
No,
Just the counting calories, like ever.
yeah, yeah,
How do you know? Like, yeah, like I know there's stuff on the package, but like, is that it? And then you weigh it out, divide it.
yeah, exactly. So it's stuff on the package. So if you're eating like a chicken burger from a package, it's just like one chicken burger is 190 calories. You're like, okay, got it. And then usually most of the apps just let you scan the barcode and it'll just pull it up for you and it has the breakdown, the carbs, the fats, all that stuff. So that's super easy, but then it gets a little tougher when you cook at home. So today we did uh, basically homemade fries with kind of like a boiled, but then we also tossed in a little bit of butter, broccoli, which isn't healthiest for me, so I had to reduce. And then we did a salmon on the side. So it's like you have to weigh the salmon, you gotta weigh the broccoli, you have to take the potatoes, and then you kind of be like, okay, how much oil was used in this? How much butter was used in this? Add that in, and then you input it all into the app, and it kind of just tracks it for you. But ideally, you don't you use like almost no oil or fat really in your cooking, just to really bring down the calories, and then just make it easier for tracking too.
Okay, okay. So when you're tracking, sorry, calories. If you
Yeah,
said fats,
yeah,
I'm assuming proteins.
yeah.
Is that it?
And
Right?
carbohydrates,
Carbs. Carbs. So
carbs. Yeah,
like rice, bread, pasta.
yeah, rice, bread, pasta, potatoes. You got to watch out for fruits and stuff as well because they can be high in carbs and sugar.
Okay.
Um, yeah, it's interesting. You'll start to pick up on it after a while, but yeah, you're basically just looking out for the I call them the big three: carbs, fats, protein. You don't worry too much about like sodium or things, fiber, things like that. Those are like micro. It's just the macros, just the macronutrients. So
Okay.
yeah, you're trying to find a good balance. Like things like chicken are super lean, obviously. So if you want to go even leaner, you go chicken breast versus a chicken thigh. Or steak can be good, but it depends on the cut. So if you want to do a leaner, like a flank steak, um, or shrimp is like a cheat code. It has like no fat, but it's almost all protein. Um, so those
Okay.
are really good to have. Uh, yeah, yeah. There's little tricks you learn. You switch out like regular rice for cauliflower rice if you want to get really into it. But yeah,
Okay. So then do you know what works best for you, like food wise? Because I feel like because I know people react differently to food. Because
yeah,
I can eat a shit ton of rice and it won't affect me
yeah,
at all.
yeah. No, I remember you can eat a shit ton of rice. Yeah,
But not everyone can.
no,
And
and
apparently it
I'm part.
also can mess up people's sugar. Sorry.
No, no, go ahead. Yeah.
So like that's I had no idea about that. And then Bonan was telling me that that if I eat too many clementines, I won't be able to shit or something. So like I've been eating boxes of clementines in sittings my entire life.
Yeah.
It's not something I noticed, and but I felt like it never. Like everyone was like, "Yo, what about your sugar intake? Are you worried about like it's just clementines, bro? Relax."
Yeah. Yeah.
Other people are like, "What about your teeth? Your enamel?" I'm like,
Mm.
I'm just gonna eat. I'm just gonna finish these 8 clementines and then continue on. I'm like, I'm not eating as much as I used to, so I should be fine.
You're fine. Yeah.
But not everyone can do that. So I was just curious, what if you got any? Like, if you noticed any trends like that for yourself?
Yeah. It's 100% trial and error because I've done tracking macros like a few times over the years. Sometimes I think the last one I did it was for I did it for like almost 8 months. Um, just tracking everything, and it was more of a place of I just want to know like what my daily intake looks like. Because in my head, I think I'm having like 2,200 calories, but really I'm having like 28, and like that's a pretty big discrepancy when you're really trying to track it. So for me, I don't think I could do the rice thing like you can. Um, so like I found I found weird things like if I eat a lot, like I really cheat and kind of go crazy with it, like I'm talking you do the burger, you do the fries, you have some dessert, you come home, you have leftovers. Um, I'll feel fine the next day. It's the day after that I'm just like, oh shit, I feel terrible. And I like see it on myself.
Whoa.
Um, yeah, which is a weird it's like I just wake up and I'm like, I feel full. And I just look in the mirror, I'm just like, I look bloated, but not the day after. It's always the following day. It's like a
Huh.
weird delay. Yeah. Um,
Can you
and
save it?
carb
Sorry.
the oh
Like
what
in that day in between, can you can you like bring it back before it happens?
uh no, it doesn't matter exactly. It doesn't matter what you do the day in between. The following day, it's like, no, I know exactly what it was. It was because I ate like garbage 2 days ago.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good on you for noticing that. I would. That's crazy.
Yeah. And it's nice because you can just look back and be like, yeah, that was the day I had like 3,600 calories because I kind of went crazy.
Huh.
Yeah.
Sorry. Continue.
Oh yeah, it's these interesting little findings. Like I find I'm super susceptible to carbohydrates. So pastas I gotta watch out for, which I love. Um, yeah, rice and things like that, bread. I gotta be careful. Um, but because there's something about my body, it I can put on weight pretty easily, and it's not gonna go all to the right places, but I can put on weight pretty easily. Like I was looking at this photo from years ago, and I was like, why are my arms gigantic? Like I was just gigantic in general, but my arms are like huge. And I remember just like at that time in my life just feeling heavy. That's because I was lifting like 6 times a week, but not doing any cardio or anything like that. Wasn't tracking anything, just
You weren't
eating like
tracking then?
no, not really.
Because I distinctly remember this time period, and all of
Yeah.
us were like, "Yo, Asia's arms are bigger than our heads. The frick's going on over there?"
Yeah. No, it was like I wasn't tracking, but it was basically I'd have like a protein shake, just one scoop in the morning, and then have like a couple eggs for breakfast. Lunch would be whatever, dinner would be whatever, and then after my workout, I'd probably have another protein shake with like 2 scoops of protein in it. So it's just like so much protein, and then just throwing a random calories on top of that, which again was probably carbs because I was living at home. So it's just like my mom just cooking up pasta every night. So yeah, yeah. I was just like, why? Is weird. I remember just there's one photo in particular where you're like out for my birthday. I was like, why are my arms weirdly huge? Like weirdly huge.
I
So
swear it was like that for years.
maybe.
arms were huge for a long time. They still are, but they
They
weren't.
still-
They're not. They're like no man. They were like. Did you ever measure them or wait or yeah measure?
uh, you know what? I didn't measure them.
That's
I
crazy. You
should
should have
have.
measured them
I should have measured them.
because
See, I
I
was
remember.
like, I'm gonna be like this forever.
I remember. I remember Daniel and I talking about it. We just looked at each other because you crossed your arms, and we just looked at each other like, "That's what the fuck? What the fuck?" Like you looked like you had two people in a headlock while you were crossing your arms, bro.
That's crazy.
My guess is 25 to 28 inches.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Do you have a
Ugh,
measure now?
I don't have a measure now. You know what? For next time, I'll measure. I'll figure
Because
it
if
out.
it's 25, 26 now, or 20, sorry, 26, 28 now, can't even imagine what it was. Pro 30,
Yeah,
32?
yeah. Because like I'm flexing down. I'm like, no, it's not. It's nowhere where it used to be, which is crazy.
I can't believe you weren't counting then. I just assumed you were. I assumed you were doing, like, looking back.
Yeah.
Like, because I knew you were counting for a bit, like, at some time in the past. But
Hmm.
I definitely thought it was that time period because you were just big. You were jacked.
Yeah. I'll,
Just,
I'll have to see. Cause yeah, I've done it a few times. Maybe it was, but I know there's definitely a time where I was just like, I kind of wasn't. I was just like, just getting. I was just getting big.
getting big. Just
Just
actually
getting
getting big, bros.
big. Yeah. It's funny because I think every couple years I would take like progress picture, which is not what you're supposed to do. But it's like it was like, oh, okay, when I started in 2015, and then the next picture is like 2017, and I'm like the super skinny, have abs, which I've never had since. And then the next picture is like 2019, and I'm big. And then the pandemic happened, and I was like, no pictures because gyms closed down for a year and a half. And then even now, I'm just like, I'll see what happens and how it goes. But I'm like, yeah, with the vacation coming up, I'm like, all right, let's try. Let's be serious about it.
Sick, sick.
Yeah, yeah. So that's fun. I enjoy it, which helps. I always tell Miriam I lucked out that my personal current favorite type of fitness is just lifting weights. It just makes it easy.
I was actually just about to ask um how Miriam feels about all of it.
Yeah, she's supportive,
That's
which
cool. That's
is
cool.
which is all you can ask for. Yeah, yeah. But I don't think she doesn't like fully understand the whole like tracking and everything. So I was like, just let me get my weight scale, like my little food scale out. Let me type my numbers into the app. Okay, how much was that? Okay, got it. You know, I'm like counting how many slices of pizza I have. It's like, okay, I had two. I should watch out. Da, da, da. So it's definitely an adjustment compared to when it's just like, ah, whatever. Let's have. It's like you want to order in. Okay, cool, no problem. Like all that stuff. It's definitely a change, but uh, no, she knows why. She knows I feel happier when I'm paying attention to it a little bit more. So yeah,
Cool. Cool,
yeah,
cool, cool. Because I don't know. I feel like everyone feels this way. That's why no one else. Not no one else, but like very few people actually do this. Is that it just takes the fun out of all of it, you know, out of eating, I
yeah.
guess.
I I can see that. I can see that. Yeah,
But you enjoy it, which I like you said. I feel like that's pretty rare.
yeah, yeah. Exactly. Like I said, it's like I lucked out. I lucked out because I just literally I track every workout too. So it's not like I just go and I'm like, what do I feel like doing today? It's like, no, okay, I have my program and I know exactly how much weight I lifted last week for how many reps, and I take notes. Um, if like, oh, last time I was only able to do this weight for 6 reps. What happened? Oh, I had just done something. I did cardio for longer than usual head, so I must have been maybe a little bit more tired. And then I beat the number this time. I'm like, okay, good, I'm making progress. You know, keep it going. And I'm tracking that every time. So now I have like this, and that I've been doing consistently for years. So now I have like this multi-year progress report of where I was, in every single exercise I've done up till now. So that's pretty cool too. But again, I just enjoy that. It's all part of the experience.
Cool.
You know,
No, that's actually awesome to have all that like data.
data.
Okay.
Apparently I like data.
I I've actually technically been recording all of my finances for a long time in
Oh
an app,
yeah,
and it's
nice.
super helpful to have to see like what I'm spending. I'm not actually that detailed with it though, to
Mm,
be honest. I like when I spend it, I put it in a category and that's it. I don't actually describe what it was. Like, oh, I went to this restaurant or I went to that one.
right.
Like, I don't actually put a whole grocery list though. I spent groceries and this is what I spent on. Like,
Yeah,
I just put groceries. This was the total. Bam, done. And then like I bought food. Done. That's it. And then at the end of the
yeah.
month, I look at the categories and be like, oh shit.
That's cool. Yeah, that's one of those things. I think probably in a similar boat where it's just like a lot of people want to do it, but not everybody does.
I agree, and I feel like everyone should, especially with that,
Yeah.
because I'm a bad consumer, and let me tell you, I think the first like years ago, like probably 8 years ago, when I started doing this,
Mm.
I spent way more than I thought I was, or I was spending way more than I thought I was spending,
Oh yeah.
and I don't buy I don't buy anything,
Yeah,
so I guess people are also afraid.
and that's part of it. You just like you turn a blind eye and you can kind of who wants to check to see how much you spent on Uber Eats this month? You know what I mean?
Yeah, nobody. Oof.
But it's important.
Yeah, no, it is. Like, honest, I feel like that's probably 90% of people's expenditures at this point.
Yeah, that's all. So yeah, I remember you doing it back in like it was just I think you had like a note like on your phone and you just like type it in, but now you're moved on to what are you doing? Oh no, it's an app you said, right?
Yeah, it's an app that I have a really old version of the app because I've had it for
Mm.
so long. And when I downloaded it again on a different thing, it was like completely different. It felt completely different, but it's pretty much the same. But it felt really different because I
Yeah.
just suggested it to a friend, and then I was like, "What is that?"
Oh,
It's like, so when you told me, I'm like, "Yeah, no," I'm like, it looks like this, and it was the same thing. I'm like, shit, I don't like that. But
oh,
yeah, with the app, it because it has categories, I can make categories. So like, and I can include income too
mm, nice.
when I get paid and what like include all of that. I can literally see my net worth or not my net worth, but I can see what I am. I'm up or down a month,
Wow,
which is fun.
that's very cool.
And then try to up it next month.
Yeah. And are you still doing any trading?
Yes and no.
Hmm.
So not any of the crazy shit I was trying to not any of the get rich quick schemes, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Day
But
trading,
yeah,
trading. Yeah.
yeah, none of that. Gave that up, especially since the thing discontinued the
Oh,
fund
okay.
that I spent probably 8 months to a year on,
Hmm.
just trying to figure it out and learn it, and then I got it. Then they discontinued. Anyway, not the point. Point is, um, yeah, honestly, just index. That's it. Not doing anything else.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, you must have so much data.
Yeah, I
That.
do that. I haven't really looked at it. The only time I have is if I want to know. Oh, I forget why. I looked at it recently, like 2 months ago, for the whole year.
Mhm.
And I don't remember why, but yeah. But I have it, so if I ever want to put it together, technically.
Yeah, year over year is pretty crazy. Probably watching like income versus spending, like compared to 5 years ago or something like that. That'd be cool.
Oh, I don't know if I have 5 years worth because
Yeah, yeah.
I got a new phone.
All fair.
I don't think it crossed over. But why don't I just check
Uh,
how many years? Do I have
yeah.
20? I don't. Oh, I only have last year and this year.
Okay.
Huh. Interesting.
Mm,
I mean,
still.
it's the years that matter, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Like when I was at Canadian Tire, I had a note thing in my phone, just notes
Yeah.
per month.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. I think I'm more in the boat of what you said, where it's just like I should, but like I'm a little bit scared at the same time. So yeah.
But if you look at it objectively, it's kind of nice because it gives you so much control
Hmm.
and power to make decisions on like make not like make emotionless decisions on like, okay, we're spending this much on food, let's try to cut this down, or like, I didn't know we're spending this much on gifts or something, or Uber Eats, I guess it's a good one.
Yeah.
So
No, it's fair.
that's yeah, that's yeah, that's it.
Yeah. No, it's funny you mentioned gifts too, because I'm thinking of personally, it's like I think most people in my family have birthdays between August and September, and every year I'm just like, oof, there's a lot of gifts. I don't even think about it. And then our Christmas comes around, and you're just like, I don't know. You try to set a limit, or you do like Secret Santa or whatever, but it's hard to know.
Yeah, gifts are, I feel like, sneaky, or they sneak up on people,
Yeah,
and it's a, yeah, I don't know, it's not a killer, but it's like Christmas easily is like what, a couple $100, like for like a small family.
yeah, yeah,
Then all of a sudden you got all your sisters, your parents, and then all my sisters, my parents, my brother. And you're just
yeah.
like, what the heck? So you do birthday? I don't do birthday gifts.
No,
No, I just do like all Christmas. I try to go hard on Christmas and then call it.
okay, yeah. I feel like I'm like middle for both. I don't go crazy. Um, but, like I'll do that. Something nice for birthday, something nice for Christmas. If I do something like not as crazy for a birthday meal, yeah, do a little bit more for Christmas. But I'm not going crazy. So
Fair.
I guess yeah, all your spending's right at the end of the year
For my family, yes.
for your
Pam.
family.
For Pam, I'll get all the stuff except Valentine's Day. Fuck Valentine's Day. I don't. Ugh.
I know.
Valentine's Day is so stupid.
One of those ones. It's like it's there. You gotta do something.
Nope. Hard no. I am working. and I am not.
No, not a little card, a little dollar store card. Happy Valentine's Day.
Ah.
Does Pam like
Like,
chocolate?
yeah. Yeah. Dude, I actually okay, so usually I do like a small thing like you said. I don't think I did this year.
Oh
Like at all.
yeah.
I'll find out after this. I
It's
remember.
like I don't know if you want to bring it up.
Oh, just go straight for just straight for it.
Yeah.
I won't hide.
No. Face it head on.
No, we agreed to not for the most part. because it's like Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day. Oh, sorry, her birthday in October, my birthday in March. And it's
Mm.
just like, yeah, I'm fatigued from all
That's a
the
busy
planning.
6 months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like and then our anniversary. Sorry,
Yeah.
anniversary, her birthday, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, my birthday.
Yeah.
I can't. So like her birthday and our anniversary is like pretty close together. They're like 2 weeks apart, so I just kind of go big for those 2 days,
Yeah. Yeah.
or like bigger, and then Christmas, solid,
Hmm.
and then New Year's is I just try to be around. I just try to get the day off from work, and
Sometimes that's all you need. Yeah.
then and then yeah, Valentine's Day we're just like it's not, and then my birthday I'm also like meh.
Yeah. 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 You said you're not a big birthday person.
You. So yeah, that's that's I guess yeah. You said 6 months. That's yeah from September to March. That's spot spot on, mate.
Oh.
Watching any good shows?
Uh, I mean, it is a good show. Um, we just started season 2 of Avatar rewatch.
Right. You did mention that last time. Season
Yeah,
2.
season 2. Um,
That show.
yeah, literally we just did the Secret Tunnel episode,
Nice.
so that was good. That was good. Um, but yeah, no. Besides that, I mean, I'm watching, and Miriam gets annoyed at me because every time I'm watching, every once in a while, I'll just be like, man, I want to watch Korra again. I want to watch Legend of Korra,
And you will right after the you
and we
finish.
will. Yeah.
Has Miriam seen Korra?
She has, but
Okay.
because of the ending, she refuses. Okay, we're going to do it, but she's previously refused to rewatch it.
What's wrong with the
Uh,
ending?
she didn't like it.
Oh
Like
God,
and
trying
I
to
think
remember.
it's just yeah, I think it's just because also it's that you watched it how many years ago, and you just remember. You don't even remember what happened. You just remember the feeling you had. Uh, so whatever feeling she had when she finished it, she didn't like it. So she's like, I hate it. That is the story has become I don't like the Legend of Korra. But I'm like, no, it was good up until the part you didn't like, but we'll see. We'll see on this rewatch.
Okay, I'm going to rebuttal her
Yeah.
because I think I agreed with her, and then I found or read somewhere. Do you remember when the portal, the thing in the portal, right, like right at the end? This is what I remember about the ending, the
Yeah.
the beam.
Yep.
So I I guess I didn't understand what the hell happened there, but apparently I read somewhere that she was spirit bending,
Oh.
and if
Okay.
that's true, I think that makes it way better.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
Hmm.
true though, but that's man, that blew my mind. I was like, spirit bending? That's fucking sick.
Yeah. That's cool. I'll have to
Because
keep that in mind. Yeah.
yeah, because I remember the big robot. I remember I agreeing with like I remember they're like this is stupid,
Yeah.
but then yeah, then someone was like no, she like she was spirit bending. I was like, whoa, cool. That's so cool if that's true.
Yeah. That is cool. That is cool. Hmm. I'll have to check to see what it was because I know it was like I think it was yeah the beam, and she felt like everything kind of got wrapped up quickly, and then I think it was the kiss right at the end too, and she's like, "Wait a second, this came out of nowhere," um, and that
She
just
is
kind of
making
pissed.
nah no there was no kiss. There's no kiss. I swear there's no kiss.
There's a kiss. There's a
There's no
kiss.
kiss.
There's a kiss like in the beam.
What?
Yeah.
No. Okay, I'm looking this up right now. That's not true.
Unless I'm misremembering.
No,
But
no,
I
no. They
swear.
held hands at the end. They didn't kiss.
Here, yeah, look it up and remind me. Tell me if I'm if I'm misremembering or not. I feel like there's an embrace.
Uh. Oh my god. Okay, I can't. How do you look this up? Core ending. Ending. There you go. No. Ending scene? There was no kiss. There's no way they kissed. For this shit. Oh, when they go to the spirit world? Oh, that's what I remember. Okay, so this is not. You're talking about in the middle of the battle, right?
No, I thought it was at the very end. Hold on.
No, no, at the very end,
Maybe.
there's no kiss. That's what I'm talking about. There's no kiss at the very end.
Oh, okay. There isn't? Okay.
No, there isn't. They hold hands and they walk into the beam or into the
Ah,
portal, but there is actually no kiss.
okay. There we go. See?
Then everyone's like, "Oh my god, they're together," and I'm like, that shit went over my head so like so completely.
You didn't.
I
Yeah.
didn't
Okay. Yeah.
even
They're
recognize
walking.
that at all.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. You're right. I saw it. They hold hands and like look at each other, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's it. And why I remember that is because it didn't mean anything to me, like
Oh, you're
at
just like
all.
okay.
I was like, yeah, okay. They went in the spirit world together. That's cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
But everyone's like, oh my god, they're in love, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. The ladies got it. Miriam was like, what the hell?
I was so oblivious. All right, I'm still super oblivious about that stuff, like completely.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, but there's no kiss. There's no kiss.
All right. Cool.
Because
Okay.
then I would have fucking realized that shit, and then I would have. I don't know. It wouldn't affect me. I don't think. Hmm.
Hmm.
But I think yeah, they left it vague for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Are you watching anything? Anything new? Interesting?
No, I think. Um, I started Shogun last night.
Ooh, I heard that was good. Yeah.
I don't see any reason to believe that so
Okay.
far. Like no reason except for that guy that's in it. Cool guy. The Japanese guy that's in everything.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about.
I feel like if I saw him, I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
But like so like first episode is the first episode, so I'm not gonna like truly knock it.
Yeah.
But like I'm not sold.
Yeah.
I'm not sold yet.
Yeah. Oh,
Um Go ahead.
I was gonna say two things actually to follow up on. Uh, for you. So I think last time you said you were about to watch the finale of the live action Avatar.
Right.
What did you think? Because they did end up doing the
The
big
thing.
spirit fish thing. Yeah, Avatar
Yeah.
state, whatever.
I liked it. They had an explanation for it. I don't think they did in the show.
No, no, you just kind of did it.
Yeah, and I was just like, okay. I mean, it's a cartoon, so like, okay.
Yeah,
But like this one, they're just like, nah. The what's the ocean absorbed the ocean spirit absorbed him, gave him his power or whatever.
yeah.
Spoiler alert. Sorry.
It's
The ocean spirit was enraged, and then the avatar gave him his like as a vessel, so he can channel the rage into. That
yeah,
was cool. I really liked that explanation.
yeah. That was a cool explanation. I agree.
And then you were right. Katara actually started acting finally.
Yeah, it took her a minute, but she got there.
It took her fucking 6 hours, bro. 6, 7 hours. No, I don't mean to. Like, they're kids, and
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah,
I'm not actually, but I'm excited to see what they're. Honestly, I'm excited to see what they do because, like, I feel like they like Zuko's story was cool with the explanation of the 41st
yeah, yeah,
company. I really liked the Rage Spirit,
yeah,
and then yeah, Iroh's characterization I'm not a huge fan of. Ozai's cool. Azula, I hope they fix May. Tylee, I hope they fix that.
yeah, yeah. We need to. We'll see. That's a wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't care if a 10-year-old shoots lightning at me. I don't think I'm afraid. I don't think I'm scared. I'm just saying. Like,
yeah,
okay, sure. 10-year-old kid right now pointed a gun at me. Yeah, I'm not not gonna run. But at the same
yeah,
time, I feel like I feel almost sure that I'm gonna get away, you know?
yeah. You're like, I still got this.
Yeah,
Actually,
I could outrun whatever that aim is, probably.
yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
I mean, guns are guns. Who the fuck knows?
Lightning's lightning. You never know.
That's true. But if I lived in that world, you know I'd be a firebender, and I wouldn't put up with that shit. And if I was just a civilian, I would be a kick-ass civilian.
You'd have to be. Yeah. No way you're
Like,
just here with all these benders and you're a non-bender and you're just like, I'm just gonna
right?
be normal.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying I would be a Suki or a Ty Lee, but I would definitely be trying to be not defenseless.
Yeah. Yeah. Be like that the sword master from like season 3. Something like that.
Sokka's master.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, 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 exactly. Just something. Just something.
Something. Oh, and then the other thing was, have you watched Blue Eyed Samurai on Netflix?
Ugh.
Okay.
Did you finish that show?
I did.
Tell me your opinions first.
It was a slow burn. I liked it. I'm not crazy about the way it ended. Um, but yeah, I'm I'm generally positive about it. I liked a lot of it. I liked a lot of the action scenes and stuff, but it was like I was like, I feel like they dragged it out a little bit. I didn't feel like there's a lot of payoff at the end, but that's me.
I hated that show, and only for one reason.
What's that?
I think someone stole it from someone else halfway through that
Uh,
show, and like it feels to me like I'm almost 100% positive, without any evidence to back this up,
mm,
that someone with whoever actually created the show or vision, or whoever had the vision for the show, did the first 3 or 4 episodes
hmm
at most, and then someone else somehow took over and decided that this story needed like a love story, needed like a like heist or something, and needed like a bunch of random bullshit,
yeah,
when it was just a plain and simple, beautiful revenge story of a jaded person just trying to get revenge, and
yeah,
that's all it had to be.
yeah,
All we needed was a villain of the week, and that was it.
yeah.
And
No,
then they did that thing with their mom. Like, it was just like awful.
yeah. I mean, I think you're right. It was like I like the stuff with the mom. I was like, okay, we're getting like a backstory or whatever, and then you get her love story, and then how she leaves and all this stuff. And like, okay, you kind of see how she became the blue-eyed samurai, but uh, yeah, I think it kind of all that tied into that feeling at the end. I'm just like, oh, we're still going, you know. I thought this was just gonna be like okay, let's get a few kills, let's get some revenge, yeah, 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 wrap it up. But yeah, now it's like season two's coming, and it's like I have no idea what the next season's gonna be.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be the exact same. dumb bullshit of her running around with her, just looking for another guy that she probably can't kill for another reason. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
If I was in that position to kill the big redhead, I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
I would have. He wouldn't have finished 2 sentences. He would have. I would have. Sorry, that's not true. I would have made. I would have killed him right after he said the name, and then said that you can't find him. He's in Britain. Ah, okay. You gave me the name.
Okay,
I'll find.
thanks.
I'll figure it out. I don't need
Yeah.
you. Dead. And the whole mom story didn't make sense to me because I feel like at some point they said that it wasn't her. It's like, why? Why are you doing this to me? Like
Yeah.
she was a plant or something.
Yeah. It's like she was. I don't even know. I I feel yeah. Like I just watched it a little while back, and I'm just like starting to get foggy on the details because like it was the mom, but it wasn't. But
Yeah,
this is the father, but we don't know, and it's like
yeah. What?
what
Why?
is what is
Why?
happening? Yeah.
Exactly. Like why? And oh man. Oh, well, there was some. Oh, the puppet. The moment that show started going downhill was the puppet episode, which I think is 4 or 5. I think it's 5
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
And I'm like that. Like it just felt like someone who read a book on what a story is supposed to be decided that it needed all these things that it didn't,
Yeah.
and it just felt. Oh, I felt robbed. I felt robbed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was
That's
so
fair.
sad. I was sad
That's fair.
because I really liked it. I really liked the first couple episodes, and then the love story didn't make sense to me because wasn't it like her whole childhood? That's the point. That she was getting revenge from all the slights that she suffered because of her eyes, and then as a kid, something like that. And her oh yeah, her dad's a American or something.
Yeah. Like yeah, her dad's American, and then all the kids in the village were scared of her, but also ridiculed her. Yeah, and he was one of the yeah.
And then there's like, oh, there's a love story when she's 13 years older, and then supposed to forget that she was mad.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no, that's not what this is about.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And like yeah. Anyway.
that was my opinion.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. All right, that was my two questions.
um, yeah. So I guess just Shogun right now. Probably watch another episode and then make a verdict.
Yeah.
Uh, I do like the guy's voice though.
Hmm.
That's about it. Or like, I guess I like both guys' voice.
Yeah.
Oh man, I swear there might have been something else, but might be not.
No.
Oh, solo leveling.
Solo leveling.
Yeah, it's an anime.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's the same genre as I always gravitate to.
Yeah.
Have you heard?
Which is I don't remember.
Oh, it's like the isekai slash video game slash
Uh, yeah.
yeah, that stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what it's about?
No idea.
Heard nothing?
Nothing.
Damn.
I'm like so behind on all anime, unless it's like literally one of the big ones.
That's fair. Yeah, this is the only one that I started watching, and that I'm super excited for, like every week. So it's pretty much just about world, like just normal
Hmm.
world, and then all of a sudden, like these portals to another dimension start opening up.
Okay.
I'm paraphrasing. I'm making this up, but this is what I this is what I think it's about.
Yeah. Top level.
Yeah. So a bunch of portals start opening, revealing like dungeon. They call them dungeons, but I don't know. Let's call them dungeons, I guess. Pretty
Okay.
much just an area where you could just fight monsters. And
Nice.
then when this happened, when the portal started opening, people started gaining like not powers, I guess.
Powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they started awakening as warriors. They call them. So
Mm.
some of them awakened as like fucking S tier warriors. Like they just like physicality, just off the charts. Like magic, right? And then it goes all the way down to E. So S obviously highest, E is lowest.
Yeah.
And so all these people all of a sudden have all these powers. They can use in the real world too, I think, from what I understand.
Okay.
So I think that's kind of cool.
Okay.
And yeah,
And now, do they have like, is it known the ranking system that they're like, oh, you're just an E level warrior?
yes.
Like, is it like that? Okay.
So so people will get measured. I think like I don't know when, but they go to get measured, and they have a
Yep.
device that checks them out. And you can't be more than what you are. Like
Mm.
if you're E, you're E. That's it. Like
Yep.
you can practice martial arts, you can do like learn field medicine, but you are when you're in that dungeon, you are an E warrior. That is it. Your
Okay.
power level, E. So and then
That's
yeah,
cool.
so then some guy, you know, would level up. That's it.
Okay. Is it a thing where he's extra special, or is he just like everybody else, but you're just following him? Like, is it like, oh my god, we've never seen someone go from an E to a D level,
um,
or you're not
you want
there
me to
yet?
spoil it?
Right.
I can spoil it for you and everyone else.
You know, what? Save it. Save it. Maybe I'll check
Okay,
it out.
I
Yeah.
suggest checking it out. It's a lot of fun.
What's it called again?
Solo leveling.
Solo leveling. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, that shit's my shit.
Nice. It's
Yeah, but
awesome.
other than that, there's nothing I'm week to week. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess that's it. I'm trying to paint, trying to draw. That I guess that's
Yeah.
more in the last 5 days, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Like I've only been honing. Oh, I've been reading. That's what I've been doing.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, so Pam got me these books, and so I've been reading those.
Nice.
Did you
Cool.
so remember that author I was telling you about, Brandon Sanderson?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so his books.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I I guess I never told you this. I went to jury duty and had to stay there. I basically sat in a room for 2 days.
Yeah.
Um, but most of what I did was uh, I went back to. I'm terrible with books, but I went back to the first one because I was like, I forget what happens. I was like a few chapters in. I'm like, I'm just gonna start again. So I start again, and it's good so far. But it was like the prologue, and then it was like the prelude or whatever, and then another chapter, and then the characters changed again. I'm like, okay, who's the main character of this book?
Oh,
You're like,
this is okay. I knew you were talking about Mistborn, but I wasn't 100% sure. Not Mistborn. Ugh. Um, Stormlight Archive.
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
Stormlight Archive. Yeah.
The answer to your question is all of them.
Okay. Cool.
But I understand your frustration
It
because
was
once
like
in a
by the
while
time
I
I got,
get lost.
well, you like a lot? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Sorry to say it. It's like that time.
No, it's just like it was by the time I got to like the third like protagonist, I'm like, okay, hold on, let's take a step back. Did I need to read the first two things? I feel like I did because it's important, but also let's get into it. But I'm like, I can tell it's setting up a bunch of stuff. Um, that's just gonna make more sense as I keep going, like the different races and the wars that's going on and the time periods and all this stuff. Like, it's good when there's like a map of the land, and you're like, oh, okay, this is gonna make sense in like 500 pages or so, but it's just getting there.
It's so worth it. It
Yeah,
is. it is a huge like commitment and like a lot of faith. But he delivers. I promise you that.
Nice. I believe it. I believe it. You know what? I'm putting that back on. After jury duty, I put it. I know exactly where it is. I'm gonna take it out, so I'm gonna read it.
Honestly I've read those books too many times.
All right.
Specifically Kaladin's sections. He's my favorite.
Nice. Nice. I'll have to keep an eye out now. Kaladin.
Oh, dude, if I know you, you already are. Like, you will.
Cool.
Like, I put money that he's probably gonna be your favorite too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, okay. There could be someone else, but I still think. Ah, man, I don't know. It could be a tight race on two characters. So Kaladin
Yeah.
is one of them. There is another one, but I'm not 100% sure when he's introduced. So I'm just leaving it
Okay.
at that. But
Okay.
you already met Kaladin. You have to have.
Yeah.
So
I think so. Yeah.
no, it's so good. So good. Yeah, and then this series, I read the first one, which was Mistborn, which is why I accidentally had
Okay.
Mistborn.
Yeah.
And then now I have the second series. And so this is a cool thing he's doing. So the
Mm.
first series, it was like I don't I don't want to say medieval time period, but it was like in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And then now this one is like the 1920s
Oh.
era. Like that's what it feels like, but it's now like there's more in it. Like there's more understanding of what the powers are.
Okay.
And then so his plan is to write a third trilogy of this one in the distant future where the powers are now no longer like so in the first one it was like a mystery, like nobody knew what it was, how it
Yeah.
works, and people just had to figure it out. And the second one is like people know what it is, they know how to use it, they found more uh weight or
Oh.
more powers somehow.
Yep.
And then they said the third one is pretty much it's gonna put it all into like a science now. Like it's just gonna be like scientific. It's not gonna be
Yeah.
powers. It's just gonna be science.
It's just like
It's like oh shit.
keep. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, but like it's kind of weird because like between the last trilogy and this one, the time gap's only 300 years, but like the technology is not. So I don't know where it came from.
Oh. Yeah. So making some leaps, but it's just like we're like, okay, this is the new time period, and
Yeah.
I feel like does a good job being like, this is where we're at.
No, he does. 100% does.
Yeah.
It's a fun read. Good time.
Nice.
A lot less commitment on this one.
Oh,
If you're
really?
interested. Yeah, like way less. This is a much breezier read.
Okay.
I do have the original trilogy if you were interested.
Okay.
Mistborn and I think it's called Mistborn. I think it's called the
Yeah.
Mistborn trilogies. I don't remember what the books are called. Hero of
Yeah. Yeah.
Ages, something something, Empire. I don't remember.
Okay,
And
cool.
a
You know?
fun thing. Sorry, go ahead.
No, no, you go ahead.
So I was gonna say a fun thing that he does. I think the book. No, I think the books are all connected somehow. Like all of his books,
No way.
allegedly. Yes,
Hmm.
I have found one character in Stormlight in Mistborn.
Yeah.
So there's someone traveling between stories.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then there's oh man, just finish that and we could talk about it because
Yeah.
there's a bunch of that's okay. I'm not gonna say anymore. That's it. I'll say it. That's it. I'll leave it. I'll leave it there.
Yeah. I gotta cut myself out. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Okay. No. I'll do it. That's it. Put on the list. I'll update you.
Oh, speaking of lists, should we do that? We should do that.
Hmm.
Freaking 10.
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right.
It's crazy.
So next time What day is next time? 25th.
March 25th.
March 25th. I don't have pens anymore. I accidentally put them in the washing machine today.
No.
All right, so March 25th. Oh, I don't need a pen. I have a document. God damn.
There we go.
Ba-ba-ba. All right, so today is March 11th. And then we're going to move. Right. Week 2.
Two.
All right, hit me. Hit me with your goals.
Ooh. And here's the thing, because of how this last one went, I'm like, do I just commit to just doing another week, going back to like that course? Or do I try to push it to just see if I can just finish the course?
Ooh.
Because only 4 weeks. So I could just literally do as it says, do 1 week and then 1 week.
So that'd be 2 weeks, no?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 weeks, do 2 weeks in 2 weeks' time. Could I do it?
I'm writing it
Probably.
down.
Yeah.
2 weeks. Nice. You want to add any more? Or is that
Uh no, I'll leave that as that main one. And then we'll
side
do
quest? Sorry.
I was gonna say, yeah. Side quests. We'll do calorie tracking vacation prep and Stormlight Archive. Those will be my 2 side quests. Because I want to build up my uh yeah, my Sanderson knowledge.
Nice. How do we measure the vacation prep and the calorie tracking? Like just that it's getting done, or is there like a certain threshold we want to meet?
Um, you know what? I'm gonna do I'm gonna do body fat percentage. I don't have it where I'm currently at, but for next time I'll come with where I'm currently am and then where I'm at in 2 weeks.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Start like okay. Nice. Nice. I like this. Side quests. Sick.
Hell yeah. I like that too.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
hit me.
going to I'm gonna open that course that I paid for that I'm on month 7, but not at all.
Nice. Yeah.
And then we're gonna get some painting. Oh, you know what? Or do I want to just do this oil painting one where it teaches me actually how to blend and how to do all
Mm.
those techniques?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the blending's
Okay.
kind of yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So finish both books. Both books. I'm still technically not done the first goal. But I only have one chapter left, or 1.5 if I want to redo the drawing I made. That sucks. Finish both books.
Yep.
Oh, what does that look like though? Because I don't know if I want to make all 12 paintings in that book. Because I don't know if that's gonna be whatever. Finish both books. Blending, especially blending tutorial. I can't spell. Tutorial and all you know what? All 12 paintings. Okay, we're gonna go for it.
Nice.
In
Yeah.
Sarah McKendry's book. Um. Okay. I have to go back to this course that I'm paying for.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think at that point I would understand how this stuff works. I don't have walnut oil though. What did I buy? I bought linseed oil and something else. I think sapphire oil, something like that.
Oh,
So I'll
okay.
try those, see if those work, and then if Yeah, I'll just figure it out because it's just
Yeah.
oil, and I know those
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
But linseed oil does have a yellow tint, I'm told,
Mm.
and walnut's clear. We'll see. We'll play. The point is to play,
Got
and
you.
then
Yeah.
open the program and finish. Ooh, finish. Oh, you know, why not open it right now and to say what I'm on?
Yeah. Is it like, does it go by weeks or is it just
Yes,
like, okay.
yes, it
Yeah.
is. So I'm on week 2.
Nice.
No, and I didn't even finish week 2.
No.
Pretty sure it's the one that I. Yeah, it's the painting that I fucking hated. The environment one. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna be honest.
Skip it.
I'm gonna. I don't like hers. I don't like mine. I don't like
Yeah.
the thing. Um, I'm okay with skipping this because I don't think it's valuable, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna finish lesson 3
Okay.
because she starts blocking. I think it's facial, which is facial like profile pictures,
Mm.
profile portrait,
Yeah.
and then still life with charcoal, and then okay. So let's do. Oh my god, 3 and 4. Oh, crazy.
Well,
What was the other thing that I wanted to do? What I didn't do? Oh, it was learn how to use
yep.
the thing, which is
Figure
I
out,
guess
play with the oils.
yeah, which I'm going to for sure now. And
Nice.
then do I have any side quests?
Yeah. What's come
Probably
up on the
not.
side to us?
That's
No.
a lot.
I mean, the painting is a lot. I'll say that much.
12 paintings. They're not real. They are real paintings, but they're not as detailed as Bob Ross's. But I think they incorporate each painting incorporates something different.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the last few she kind of puts it all together. And I think if I do all those 12 and then take that knowledge into the next Bob painting, I think it's gonna be a
Yeah.
huge difference.
That's exciting.
Yeah, 12 paintings though. That's a lot.
That's a lot of paint. Yeah.
It's okay. I'll,
You got.
I'll, I'll get. Yeah, I got this. I got this.
You got. Yeah.
2 weeks is a long time.
Yeah.
And then anything else? Is there anything else I've always wanted to do, never done? I mean, in like something fun more than
Yeah.
anything else. Like this is serious. Maybe a fun one.
Yeah. Like I started playing Heart Gold, Soul Silver on my phone in my past
Oh,
because I've never played those ones. So I'm like, let's do it.
wait, how? How do you have it on your phone though?
Yeah, perfectly legal ways.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Emulator, got you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. Well, I'll leave it at that. I guess I'll update you if anything else
Okay. Yeah.
comes up.
Side quest is think of a side quest.
No, it's okay. I got a few main quests I gotta
All
go
right,
through.
cool.
Yeah, I guess that's episode 1, eh?
That's episode 1. Wow, that
Episode
was a
1,
journey.
season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like we've been
Season
doing this a
1.
while.
Yeah.
Is that crazy?
Yeah. That was great. That was cool.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah. So let me schedule this. Would you prefer 9?
Let's stick with 9. Yeah. He's a late guy.
That's all good.
Yeah.
How is the little man?
He's good. He is talking a lot, which is fun. Like it's no sentences or anything, but he'll just be like, yeah, it's just like da da up or
That's a sentence, bro.
more this. It's like, what do you want? More what? More this. And he like points. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. And if you get to the wrong thing, he's like, no. Yeah.
Right.
So it's fun. We're communicating now. It's very cute.
How's Mary?
Yeah. Oh, she's good too. Yeah, work's kind of kicking her butt, but she's doing all right.
Right, she's back.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
been like
it's
a month
back.
now.
It's been a couple months now.
Oh,
She started yeah, like mid-December.
oof.
Yeah. So now yeah, she's at like the 3 month mark, so she's like really getting into it.
That's fun.
Yeah. How's Pam?
Good, good. We
Yeah.
we were looking at vacation spots today.
Nice.
I'm very bad, very very bad at that.
Mm.
Just all of it. Just like I don't want to go. I don't plan it. Like I just don't want to. I don't want any part of that.
Oh no?
Yeah, I feel like once I'm there and doing whatever, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
But it's everything before that, like including the plane, including getting on the plane, getting off the plane, like all of that, all of that. Ugh.
Not a
But
fan.
yeah, just not even a little bit.
Yeah.
But once it's done, I know I'm gonna be like, this is great.
Oh yeah. Are you thinking like I mean, I know you guys are just talking about are you thinking like are you going like Caribbean? Are you doing Europe trip? Are you doing within Canada? What are you thinking?
Europe.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Something, something that's somewhere, but
Yeah,
the culture shock shouldn't be insane.
yeah.
And then, but like, cause I don't know, like in my head, I couldn't justify a trip to like Alberta or something. I don't know
No,
why. Like it's just
it's
like
true.
why?
Yeah.
But goddamn, the mountains there and like Lake Louise, like what I was freaking mentioning for like months or years even,
hmm
like beautiful, but at the same time, if I'm going on a trip,
Yeah.
I'm going on a trip
hmm
or just not at all, just sit at home. Isn't that crazy? I'm talking about like, or we're talking about living life pretty much, not dying, or that's pretty much what I'm coming from.
Yeah.
And then I just don't want to go out.
You're like, I just want to work and come home,
I
and
don't
that's
know. I
it.
don't know if I want to work, man.
Okay.
Like I do and I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, if these painting things can be anything, I would be totally happy not working in a kitchen environment anymore. You know,
Oh wow.
it's still fun. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
it's also like it's a lot of work.
Oh, for sure.
You know. And then there's like
hmm
personalities, and I suck with personalities because my personality sucks.
No.
Um, but like if I could just paint
Yeah.
good paintings, that's the problem. They gotta be good,
Gotta be good.
good.
Yeah.
But we'll get there.
How
Sorry.
how good do you want to be before you're like, okay, I'm gonna start painting like you're mentioning like a specific painting you wanted to do last time. Like how do you want to I was gonna say like what type of level do you want to be at where you're just like, okay, now I can do this.
When I can do it, I
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because if I
Are
try
you
to
just gonna
draw
like
a lizard right now, it's not gonna come out well.
right.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And then like blending and all that stuff. Like, so I guess the trajectory looks like, because like honestly, the Bob Ross stuff is for fun mostly,
hmm
and just to get like experience, I guess. Like within 40 minutes, just boom, painting.
Yeah.
Like everything else is like, I guess like the course is like kind of hard work in theory,
Hmm.
because like drawing, and then the books are also kind of hard work because it's just like read all this and then now draw this.
That's learning. Yeah.
Yeah. But Bob Ross is just like, hey, let's make some trees. Let's put a mountain with this knife.
Yep. 100%.
And yeah, and yeah, honestly, that's just like more something to get me going, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like wins under your belt, you know.
Yeah. 100%.
But that is mostly what I do. So I'm not really getting better in the sense of that painting I want to make. So we
Yeah.
gotta make some strides.
There you go. There you go.
And
Okay.
we're
Cool.
going to. I'm gonna learn some blending techniques. We're gonna get some more. We're gonna get 12 more motherfucking landscape paintings with oil
Hmm.
this time. Then we're gonna get back to that course, and I think there's like a chapter on like animals or something.
Okay.
So we'll make we'll make progress.
Yep.
Oof.
Progress.
But yeah, my parrot, the first painting sucks. So
We'll come back to it. We'll come back to the fair.
ah, yeah, I guess that's what my sister said. It's like you just gotta paint it more. I'm like, no, I did it.
It's
Like,
painted. It's done.
yeah, I did the 2 layers they asked me to do. I'm done. They're like,
That's-
you can still paint it. You don't have to just stop. I'm like, oh, that's how stupid I am sometimes. I'm like, yeah, I never thought about it.
like I'm done. This is the result. I guess to live with it now.
This is exactly the amount of times they went back to it, so this is exactly the amount of times I'm going back to it.
Yeah. Uh, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. That's
All
it.
right.
I'll send you the email thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm putting this all together. Are we posting it? What are we posting it on?
Ooh. Yeah. Uh, do we still wanna? Do you want to listen to it and then if we're like, yeah, we can post it on YouTube?
True. Yeah, that makes sense. Do we? Oh boy, do we have to make an account, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Ugh. Sorry.
Oh yeah, and we're still are we still goal getters?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was thinking about that today and maybe yesterday, and I was like, why did I even consider anything else that wasn't related to the topic?
Two peas in a podcast. It's still good.
It's still solid, but
Yeah,
not what we're about. Not even what I'm about, like as a human, you know?
fair.
Like I'm all about the function.
Yeah.
I guess we call it goal getters. Ugh. I guess what we make a is it Gmail and then a YouTube account? Oh god. Oh
Yeah. I
god.
can take care of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Sick. And then yeah, I'll put it together tomorrow. That's
Okay,
cool.
cool. Yeah, no rush.
And do the thing.
Okay. Sweet.
Do we want like letters or just honestly I'm totally okay with a black screen. I don't even give a shit about
Yeah.
everyone else.
Uh yeah, let's let's just we'll do black screen and I will think about it. We'll give it a night. We'll be like
But
something comes to us and we can do it, and if not, it's just like just do it.
GG. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just two white G's on a black
Just
background.
Comic Sans GG. Throw it on there.
Go getters, baby.
Yeah. Alright,
Alrighty.
cool.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
I wish you the
as
best
always.
of luck in 2 weeks.
Same to you.
Thank you, thank you. Um, you said you were going away April.
Yeah, first week of April, so we'll
First week.
see. think the 3rd, so maybe on like the Tuesday.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, cool. And
or
then
I guess that would be the Wednesday, but
it's fine. We'll figure out when we'll meet next. Like after
yeah,
that. Like after the next one.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll figure
Right.
it out. Okay,
Pleasure.
cool.
I'm gonna stop. I guess I should have stopped recording a while ago. I guess I should have stopped recording a while ago.